Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Matter of Opinion. I'm your boy Walls P.
It's your boy Rated On.
In today's episode, we're gonna touch on a touchy subject, which has to deal with the Gabby Petito situation and Brian Laundrie. It's been going on in the media for about a month now, a little over a month, give or take.
About a month actually. Yeah,
Yeah.
about a month.
And as of right now, it's confirmed that Gabby Petito is dead and Brian Laundrie is on the run. I believe he's wanted for a missing
He's
person.
wanted, but he's also listed as a missing person. So there's both a warrant and a missing
Okay.
person out in the open for him. So
Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of like lost now because ever since they found out that like it was reported that she was confirmed dead, I kind of like stopped following as much. But yeah, last I heard he was on the run or whatever. But the main reason for this video is because in the black community, there's a lot of pushback because this Gabby Petito situation this Gabby Petito murder been getting a lot
mhm.
of coverage. And a lot of black folks or people in the black community feel that like it's a what's the word I'm looking for? It's disproportionate on how the white counterpart will get, a lot of news media for
Mhm.
missing persons, but on the flip side, when it comes to a black person in a missing person case, it doesn't get that much coverage, so to speak.
Yeah.
So, what is your take on that as far as the coverage, so to speak? Do you think it's disproportionate or
You know what it is? I think it's a matter of resources.
okay?
Okay. Like if you look at Gabby Petito's family,
Mm-hmm.
they hired a very good lawyer, Richard Stafford,
Mm-hmm.
who has connections to media outlets and such and forth,
Okay.
newspapers and such. So when you have a lawyer who's that well connected, it's easy for you to have coverage on your story compared to the average black person who doesn't have that money to afford, or the average minority that doesn't have that money to afford a lawyer to afford that media coverage.
I mean, the way I see it, a missing person case should be taken serious, like no matter what, because you got cases like Daniel Robinson and also Janelle Day, I believe his name is, and
Hmm.
these people have been missing for quite a while. And the reason why I'm just like looking at the media coverage of it is because you got these two people who's been missing for months. And when they asked the police to like look for these people, they then use all their resources, so to speak. In those two cases I'm mentioning, they wind up hiring like private investigators or search party to actually look for the missing persons or whatever. But in
Hmm.
this case, I think the blowback is with this white woman, because I hate to bring the race narrative into it, but this white woman, they put full resources to actually look for her. You get what I'm saying? And
Well,
FBI and
you
everything
have
got
a
involved.
you have a point there because she is white, but you also do have to understand when you have a prominent lawyer and the lawyer is applying pressure to
Hmm.
the through the media and to the police department and FBI and all other stuff. You know what I'm saying? That is pressure that they have to deal with. So they would want to get it over with as quick as possible.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Now, this is what I will say too. As far as like blowback from the black community, we don't do a good job ourselves when it comes to missing person situation or crime as a whole. We tend to not speak loudly to get voices heard on, hey, having the resources and stuff.
We,
So
you
you,
know
you
what it
get what
is?
I'm saying?
We used to do that way
Yeah, we
back in the
used to.
day. Yeah,
Yeah,
way back in the day, a little black girl go missing, the whole community be in uproar.
yeah.
We
Because
used to do that.
for instance, the Jelani Day case, it took like the media coverage of the Gabby Petito case for people to actually step forward and actually have public outcry for it. For those who are, like mad about the situation where where they look at it as, hey, this white girl is getting this media coverage, so to speak. We need to do better as a whole and actually band together and have the public outcry. And then on the flip side, think about it. If that was you as an individual, white or black, you would appreciate that media coverage that you're getting, so to speak. You get what I'm saying? To
Exactly.
help have that closure or whatever.
Hmm.
So if you feel like you would be happy to have that media coverage, then don't just turn a blind eye when you see somebody else in the black community, or you come across a news article saying, hey, this black girl is missing or this black boy is missing or whatever. That's why if you look at a lot of the stuff on our channel, for those who are watching, I try to cover, Ray try to cover, Tia try to cover, we try and cover topics, especially in the black community, that a lot of people aren't speaking about, to try and bring that awareness, so to speak. So yeah, like what is your take as far as like a way that us in the black community and everything could like solve that or remedy that issue? Because
we gotta respect that the cops are gonna try to do their job. That's one thing. All right. We can't try to give them a hard time. Two, if you've seen something, don't keep it to yourself, because that you might end up saving a person's life. A lot of times in our communities we see stuff and we just be like, that ain't got nothing to do with me.
That's
And
true.
we just keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? So if
I
you've
could agree
seen
with
something
that.
suspicious, call that anonymous tip line. Say, hey, I saw a black jetty jetting down the street at like 3 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah, yeah,
Trunk. So it sounded like somebody was in the trunk. Just speak on it. And then another thing we need to do is we need to. I hate to say it, but we do have to protest to our city officials
I agree. Yeah.
for our case. Like if you look at the resources that this Gabby person's family, they hired a prominent lawyer, and that lawyer put pressure on the township and the cops and all other stuff. Okay, we as minorities, we don't have that type of money to hire that type of prominent lawyer. Let's be real. Most of us, we work 9-to-5 jobs just to make ends meet. You need to we need to come together as a community and go to the mayor and say, hey, look, X, Y, and Z is missing. And this is disturbing our community. We need this case solved. We need this person found. And then the mayor, his response is gonna be, okay, look, these people, they've been showing up to my office every single day now. I'm getting tired of it. Like, I need you guys to take this case serious.
And there's another thing too. As the community banding together, going to the mayor and doing that, you also got to turn around and start contacting these media outlets also.
Right.
You're banging down their door, then guess what? Now it becomes a hot topic. And now they're gonna force to cover it because it's a lot of noise being made out of it.
Exactly. If you keep sending like 4 or 7 emails to media coverage, they're gonna get annoyed and be like, you know what? Let me check what this email is about. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So those I could understand where the frustration is coming from, because I wanna pull up this chart right here for you. Black and Native Americans make up a disproportionate share of active missing person cases. White 54%, for blacks 31%. The largest disparity is amongst black people, who make up about 1/3 of the active missing persons, but only 13% of the population. Then you got the Asians, which is 2%, Native Americans 2%, and then you got unknown 10%. So that's a big disparity. You get what I'm saying? Of missing persons, so to speak, and the percent of the population. Not for nothing, I don't really hear about a lot of black missing persons cases. So
you hear like once a blue.
yeah, but
If that black person like was a prominent member of a community, or if their family has money, hires a lawyer, whatever, all that other stuff. But other than that, you don't really hear anything. That is it.
I hope this is something that people who are in the black community are mad about the coverage. Hey, I hope there's an option or something that we could look at to do to get better attention and bring more awareness towards black people that are missing in the black community. So
yeah, exactly. And look, snitching is okay if it saves a life.
Exactly, because a lot of cases won't be solved if somebody didn't say anything. So just a food for thought. That's our take on the whole disparity in the media coverage of people being up in arms on why, the Gabby Petito situation is getting a lot of coverage and not these other ones. So let us know what you guys think in the comment section. We'd love to hear it. Hey, that's how we start these conversations. It all start off with, hey, you have a take.
Exactly.
You don't like the take, say something about it.
Pop your opinions down below.
Yes. So that's gonna do it for this episode. If you like what you saw, hey, consider hitting that subscribe button. Definitely like and share. And if you want to support the channel, consider becoming a member. And don't forget to join our locals. The link is in the description for everything. So that's gonna do it for this episode. I'm Walls P.
Boy Rated Dawn.
We'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.
It's a matter of opinion.